Hello. This may be the shortest Bobby Talks that you're ever going to see. The only reason I'm doing it is because I always get a lot of questions on this biovocabulary assignment. Questions like, is this an English course or a science course? It's actually biology, but you would be amazed at how much vocabulary there is in biology. Unlike the, quote, pure sciences of chemistry and physics, where there's a whole lot of math and fewer concepts, but in much more depth, biology, at least at this level, is known for a whole lot of information in terms of vocabulary, and sometimes you're doing as much as a chapter a week of it, and this is just a way of giving you another one of those tools of the trade that, if you use it, will actually save you a whole lot of time down the road in terms of learning that vocabulary. So hang in there. You actually have the tutorial to go through, which has a mark associated with it on the website, as well as the quiz, but I would not jump to the quiz. Avoid ever doing things on the computer by trial and error. Otherwise, you're going to end up spending far too much time doing it. If you actually know something first, great, then you can get it done and move on.
Okay, let's get at it. What you have to realize is that through most of the modern era, up until the modern era, most scientific vocabulary was in a language other than English. It was in primarily Latin. And so these prefixes and suffixes that you were given in that handout, and again, you don't have to memorize them all. The ones that we are kind of focusing on turn up in the quiz, and I would focus on those more than the others. But these prefixes, if you learn the prefix, you don't have to worry about ever having to memorize 50 words, because you already understand basically what the word is about because you understand the prefix. I give you an example. Let's take the word cytology. Cytology. If you know, for instance, that cyto means cell, then you would basically follow from that you would know what a cytologist is. Cytologist obviously studies cells, because that's what OG is about. Biology, cytologist, that's a T actually, just in case you wonder. So you've got cytologist out of the way. Guess what now happens? Because you know what cyto means, all of these other words, like let's say cytogenesis, genesis, cytolysis, let's come up with another one that uses cyto. How about cytokinesis? Cytokinesis. These all, to some degree, make sense because you understand that we're talking about cells here, and now you just have to worry about the second part of the word. And a lot of these are suffixes that you already know about, or you're going to, learn about. Cytochemistry, cytoplasm. By now, you've looked at these words and you have pretty good idea of what we're talking about. What I'm hoping, though, is you see the value of actually learning the prefixes. It's not actually designed to cause you pain. This is designed to actually help your development of further information. So cytogenesis, cell genesis, comes into being, or the formation of. Book of Genesis in the Bible. So cytogenesis is the formation of new cells. Lysis means to split. So cytolysis or cytolysis is the splitting or bursting of cells. Kinesis, like kinetic energy, kinematics, cinema, all have to do with movement. So cell movement, you know what chemistry is, the chemistry within a cell, you know all of the material in a cell other than the organelles is called the cytoplasm, and chroma has to do with color, so now you're talking about cell colors. I'll give you a few more examples, and then you know what, the rest of this you honestly can get just by going through the tutorial and the quiz. So try these on for size. You got words like pyocephalus, artery, barium, dilate, urine. Pyocephalus, cephalus, Cephalus means head. Pio means pus. You want to come up with a nasty word to call your sister? You'd never do that. No, no, no. That would be bullying. But that would be a pus head. Piocephalus. Artery. The study of fine paintings. Wow. Barium. What to do when CPR fails. Dilate. To live longer. Urine. Opposite of you're out. Okay. Ignore these last four. It's just a little yoke. Honestly, people, it'll take a little time going through the biovocabulary, and you might not get 100% on that quiz the first time, but you know what? Some of these prefixes, if you can add them to your vocabulary, you can make your life a whole lot simpler. So off to the tutorial and the vocabulary quiz with you.